Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Today we want to look at introduction of amines. Thanks to one of our subscribers, he said he need a video on amines. So we'll be looking at the introduction of amines, where we look at the types of amines and what does amines entail. So guys, pay max attention to the class. Before we move to the class, I want to appreciate the effort of all of our subscribers out there. So guys, what do you understand by amines? Amines are compound which are formed by replacing one or two hydrogen atoms of ammonia by either alkyl group or alkyl group. So guys, they are compounds formed or derived by replacing one or two hydrogen atoms of ammonia by alkyl group or alkyl group. So guys, this is a definition of amines. But one thing you should note about this is that they say they are compounds formed or derived by replacing one or two hydrogen, or we can say one or more hydrogen atoms of ammonia by alkyl group or alkyl group. If you can still remember that, what is the meaning of alkyl group? For example, now ammonia, we have NH3 for ammonia, and they said one of these, let's show it. One of these hydrogen here is being replaced by either alkyl group or alkyl group. So telling you that for every amines, if you are to replace this by either alkyl group or alkyl group, mind you, the alkyl group are those compounds gotten from alkane. You know, if you have to look at what alkyl group entails, alkyl is the removal of one hydrogen atom from the parent alkane, and the first member of this alkyl group is what? Methyl. While for alkyl group, alkyl group is the removal of one hydrogen atom from aromatic group. For example, now for this alkyl group we have R. The first member for this we have what? CH3. For this we have this, and we have what here? R. That's for our group, because there are some compound under these amines that have a what? A aromatic what? Compounds. So guys, now I think I've explained the concept of how we can easily replace one or two hydrogen atoms by either of ammonia by either alkyl group or what? Alkyl group. Don't forget what I said about this alkyl. Alkyl is gotten from the parent alkane, while this is gotten by the removal of one hydrogen atom from the aromatic compound. So guys, let's take a look at the types. So I have to clean this. So look at the types. The first one is primary amine, represented by this. So guys, anyway you come across this, for all organic compound from alcohol, which is alcanol, alkanoid, alkanoate, alkana, alkanone, alkanates, it means they are if you find something like this now, it starts as a primary. Is that clear now? So guys, primary amine, they are compound formed by the replacement of one hydrogen atom of ammonia by either alkyl group or alkyl group. So now, for this, the formula for this is RNH2. Don't forget what I mean. State that for every primary amine, it involves the replacement of one hydrogen atom of ammonia by alkyl group or alkyl what group. But basically, I'll be making this of alkyl group here. So we can put that definition to be the replacement of one hydrogen atom of ammonia by alkyl group. So guys, so the formula for this primary amine, we have it to be what? So let's show this a structural formula so you can see that I have R, H here, H here. And one thing about amines is that there's always a lone pair here. What did I call it? A what? A lone pair. So, but usually we don't show it. So as a chemist, you need to what? Get that. So guys, if you have to look at this alkyl group, I can have methyl. Other alkyl group, I can also have what? Ethyl. I have propyl and phenyl. But phenyl formula is C6H5. So now, we want to form a compound from this. So guys, I'll be making use of methyl and phenyl. So guys, let's replace this our R by what? Methyl. And let's see what we are going to have. Okay? So you can say we have, for the first one here, say we have CH3. Your N is there. So it is called methyl amine. Is that clear? So if we are to replace this our R also with phenyl, so we said we have C6H5. This one is called phenylamine. Is that clear? So now, guys, how do we know if it is primary amine, secondary amine, or tertiary amine? You can see now, if you are to cover this now, this represents what? NH2, and this here represents our R, as well as what? This. So you can also have another forms of naming this compound. If we have CH3, CH, and what? CH3A, and I have what? NH2. If you are to number 1, 2, 3, you can see the amine here, which is amino, is acting as a substituent. So it will be 2 amino propane. Are you saying it now? This 2 here, or this NH2 here, is acting as a what? A substituent. So I'm not going to call it amine again. We are going to call it what? Amino, or we call it amino. Is that clear now? So guys, let's take a look at the secondary amine. Please don't forget I told you guys that this. Are you with me now? So all what you have here now can be, they are what? They are the alkyl group. What you have here as the longest continuous chain here, we know it is what? Propane. But if you have to take it back to alkyl group, we call it what? Propyl. But being that the NH2 is being attached or is acting as what? A substituent, then this NH2 will act, we call it what? Amino. So guys, the next one. Don't forget I tell you guys that for every primary amine, it involves the replacement of one hydrogen atom of ammonia by alkyl group. And what is secondary amine? Secondary amine involve the replacement of 2 hydrogen atoms of ammonia by alkyl group. So let's take a look at the formula for this. So this we have R prime N H, then R prime prime. What does it mean? It means that we can have two alkyl group attached to this amine. So now let's have it in the what? We have R, we have N, we have R here. So you can take R1 and what? R2, and we have what here? H. So now you can see it now. The difference between this secondary and primary is that for every primary amine, two hydrogen atom is being attached to it with one alkyl, but for every secondary amine, we have one hydrogen atom attached to it with two alkyl groups. So guys, from this compound I will have methylamine. So now I will be introducing two methyl now, and let's see how we are going to name that compound. We have CH3 and another what? CH3, the R prime prime. I use now we call it R1 and what? R2, and here we have what here? H. I'm coming for the naming, and this we have C6 H5, C6 H5, H here. Are you with me? Then another naming, we have CH3 and we have H, and we have what? C6 H5. How do we name these three compound? So guys, this is how it goes. We have two methyl, and according to the IUPAC nomenclature, when naming any organic compound, you must always give each of those compounds an identical, and by doing so we can say we have dimethylamine, and here we have two phenyl, said diphenylamine. Is that clear? Why for this now? Take note of this. You have our methyl here, and we have what? Phenyl. So this is how we name it: N methyl phenylamine. What does this N stand for? N stand for, it is not we having this N here standing as a nitrogen being surrounded with alkyl group. Again, if N is starting as the first letter to name any organic compound, it can be N. That N means that N is started as a nitrogen being attached to an alkyl group. So guys, you can see now we have one R here, the second R here, another R here, another R here. Is that clear now? So let's take the last one, which is a tertiary amine. So when we talk about tertiary amine, it involves the replacement of all hydrogen atoms of ammonia by alkyl group. Again, it involves the replacement of all hydrogen atoms of ammonia by alkyl group. So the formula goes thus. So we have this. So let's say we have, let's call this R1, R2, and what? R3. The family of what? Alkyl group. Are you with me now? So guys, so we can easily say that this Na is surrounded with three alkyl groups. So let's go. The first one, we have CH3 N here. We have CH3 N here. Another what? CH3. If you call this one dimethylamine, then if the N is surrounded with three methyl, that will be what? Trimethylamine. Is that clear? So now let's take a look at where we have three alkyl attached to the amine. I have N. Here I have CH3 here. I have C2H5 here. And here I have what? C6H5. And let's say we have C6H5. Another one. C6. Okay. C6H5. Another compound. And what? C6H5. 3 phenyl. So now if you are to call this compound now, and mind you, when naming any organic compound, don't forget the rules. You have to name alphabetically. So we have this to be N N. A T come before what meti. So we said N N A T meti feni amine, because it is 3 different alkyl group being attached to that. We have, if it is 2 alkyl, that will give us 1 N. We are having 2 alkyl, that will give it to us NN A meti feni amine. And the last one is you're having 3 phenyl surrounded with N, so that will give us tri phenyl amine. As simple as that. So guys, if you have been asked out there to how do you identify the primary, secondary and tertiary amine, this video is for you. And if you don't have any background knowledge of amine, you can easily watch this video to understand the concept of, or to have the background knowledge of amine. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, drop